Hey everyone, today I just thought I'd show you how to use the Flask module, which is a micro web development framework that is intended to be used in the Python programming language, which you know that I do a lot of. So the way you get started with Flask is you want to, in your terminal, in this case I'm using PyCharm, so there's a terminal built in. You just type pip install Flask. Then you can see I already have it I already have it installed, so that's what it says, requirement already satisfied. So let's exit out of that. And once you have that done, we're going to start an import statement. I just created a new file here in PyCharm under a project, Flask test. So let's get started. So the first line is going to be from Flask import Flask. You want to be careful of the capitalization, as in the second Flask, the F is capitalized. And then you want to define an app equals Flask underscore name. So what this is, it just sets up the app with Flask in the web. So then you want to, in that app, you want to root. So let's just, in this case, since it's beginner's tutorial, let's just do a / and that's it. So basically what this is it roots the app to a web page that has content that we'll define in just a second. So let's just say definition of home. You can call this whatever you want. You want to return simple phrase like this is a test. So basically, once we run it, you'll see, and I'll explain further. But this will just open a website with a description. This is a test, or just content. This is a test. And you want to do a check if underscore main underscore equals underscore main app dot run. So basically, this checks if you're running the current Python file and you're not importing this file from anything else or to anything else. It just runs the app for you. Let's go ahead and run. So you can see here that we're running on this. So I already have something open. So you can see that it just says this is a test, which is what we wanted to see, and you can see it runs on a locally hosted address. Just weird looking thing. So yeah, and it also, let me go back. So it also uses the port 5000, which is what many people see in beginner tutorials. So let's go back, and then let's just do another instance of a root. So app.root, and then you want to say let's use something more complex. So let's just do /name. So you'll see here def. Let's just say name. Oh, what do you want to call this? Let's just call it name. Name. Give the argument name. You will see you want to return. Then we'll just use an F string for this. Hello name. So what this will do is you just, let me actually run it because it'll be easier to explain when you run it. So again, we see the same address. So if we add a slash, let's just use a name Tom. It just says hello Tom because it uses the F string and then it puts that name into what the content of the web page will be. So yeah, that's just a really simple beginner tutorial. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below, and I'll see you for the next tutorial on a little more advanced Flask stuff.